Okay, hi. I didn't even know I went live. This is Kayamurthy here at Ventura Healing Center, and I removed my glasses because I did not like when I saw my video with my glasses on and everything turns like this. I look like a gangster. And I'm always in my black jacket because this is what keeps me warm outside, and I love the outdoors more than the indoors, although yeah, that is what I like. I mean, I'm an introvert. I love my coop, where I stay cooped up. But today, it has been raining for last 2 days, and today this is how the hills look. So if you can see the hills in the background, it is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you how much beautiful it is. So I'll stare at the hills and I will talk to you. So I'm going to go up on my bench again, and this is me. All right. So tons of stuff is happening. Like yesterday, I finished my first round of cleanup after the editor had sent back the book to me, which means, because people think you can write a book in a weekend, you can write a book in a week or whatever. For me it has been 6 years. There you go. And I started writing this book. I literally started writing. The first chapter was written in 2014, and since then I have written 7 more books, but this book did not happen. Okay, because it's like me, and the book, I wanted to, it's my memoir, but it's a teaching memoir. So it's not just like my story, blah, 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 look at me, how good and great, and oh, poor me, these are my stories, sob, sob, sob. No, that's not what the book is about. The book is about empowerment. So it is a very specific category, The lessons of my life, I don't want them to be wasted. I want you to use those lessons of my life so you can empower yourself in any area of your life. Whatever is going on with you, you can use it. And that is my aim with this book. So that's why it's a teaching memoir. It's a biography, it's a memoir, but it's also a teaching tool. And anyone else can take this book and use it to teach their clients too, empower others. So it's very personal. So I had to go on this 4-month journey. Like I was gone from this country in fact, it was like almost 6 months. I left my home in August, and then I left this country in October, and then I came back on February. And the only reason I came back on that day, because the next day my oldest son, hi Patricia, my youngest son, oh my God, this is full moon, there you go. My youngest son was turning 20. He turned 20 on February 24th, so I came back on February 23rd. And I went through my own Ayurvedic treatment, and thank you for the heart. And my shoulder was all locked, it couldn't move, and so much happened. I had taken 2 suitcases with me, and Lufthansa lost one of the suitcases, and they reimbursed the content, but they did not reimburse the suitcase, and the suitcase was a brand new suitcase, so I was like really attached to it. And 2 weeks ago, I received an email from Best Western in Berlin saying they had a suitcase with my name tag on it. And luckily, my niece was visiting her friend who lives an hour away from Berlin. So I told her, can you go pick it up? And she did. She and her friend, they went and they got my suitcase, and now it's with them. So I said, okay, all the chocolates in it were for your mom, and now you can have them. So she said, thank you for the chocolates, 6 months old. There you go, that's life. So and by the way, today is Tony's birthday. Okay, if you don't know, he's always on my calls, Antonio Delgado. So there you go, Tony, happy birthday again. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Tony, happy birthday to you. Lots of blessings. Love you, love you, love you, love you, from the core of my heart. And so I wanted to talk about this full moon too. The full moon is in Libra, and Libra is all about relationships. Libra is all about beauty. Libra is all about balance. And then you have the sun in Aries, and Aries is like a general. Aries is not afraid of anything. Literally, they are not afraid of anything because they're the first sign. They are like the infants, and babies don't have any fear. Fear is something you acquire over time. You are taught how to be afraid. So remember that. You were not born afraid. You were born free. Fear is something that was taught to you. People told you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And suddenly you learned to be afraid. So what happens with fear is a child, okay? A child, by the time they are 2, they have heard over 1,000,000 no's. No, no, no. And so a baby learns to be afraid, you know? Like when they grow up, we learn fear over time. It's like, it's an acquired taste. Like, you know, you acquire the taste of beer, which I don't have. I don't like beer at all, and because that's what I was told. You have to keep drinking it, and that's my bedhead, and that's my cowlicks flying. Sorry. So I did not acquire the taste of beer, and I did not also buy into anyone's fears. Sorry, that's something I don't have. I don't do anything stupid because, you know, I'm one of those Capricorns who's sensible and boring. People have told me you're so boring, you know. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm not fun, but so there you go. So going back to Aries. So Aries is this individualistic. If you don't come with them, they'll march along on their own. And Libra is all about partnership. So Libra needs to be in a relationship. They also love their freedom, but they love to be in a relationship. They don't want to be lonely because it's all about balance, right? You need 2 to balance. And alone, you know, you're just aligned, but 2 balance, you know. And right now I have a roommate, and she was born with the Libra sun. Hi, Max. She was born with the Libra sun, and her moon was in Aries. So exactly 6 months from today will be her birthday. Where and Patricia and Max, if you have anything to say, comment, share, please go ahead and type it up, and I would love to hear from you. So today, if you feel that conflict between being an individual and being in a partnership, you know what's going on. That's your struggle. And over the last few days, and yesterday I did not do a Facebook Live because I had a cold, and I was like, oh, I need a day off, I need to rest, because on Saturday I did too much. So anyway, realized that 2 days I need off in a week. So Saturday I work, so Sunday and Monday I didn't get on Facebook. Yay. I didn't do a Facebook Live, that's all, you know, because I did get on Facebook and talk to people and respond and do whatever else I needed to do. But so if you, I have, over the last few Facebook Live videos, I have been talking about the changing nature of relationships. So if you think about it, and if today something blows up in your face, you know you are not alone. You know, hi, Amy. You know that the world is with you, okay? Everyone is going through that now, because no one can help being a human on this planet when the sun is in Aries, when we have the fighter within us, the Mars within us, the general within us, and then the moon is in this beautiful Libra sign where it's all about love, all about balance, all about harmony, all about equanimity. So there you go. If that's the conflict within you, just, hi Amy, thank you for the love. Just notice it and you know, meditate on it, because full moon is a great time to meditate. And one of the nice things about full moon is everything that's lurking in the shadows comes out. And what do you mean by that? Because think about it, during the daytime the sun is out, so there is light and you can see everything that exists. But at night it grows dark and you can't see stuff. So your shadow, you're not aware of it. But when there is a full moon, even at night there is bright light. Like yesterday I saw the light from, you know, we have these, what are they called, you know, these glass tops in our home through which you, skylights, sorry, they're called skylights. So through that I looked up, I just finished my chapter and I sent it off to the editor, and then I looked up as I was going to my bed, looked up, and the moon was right there over the skylight, you know. And it was like I just stopped and I looked at it and it took my breath away. It was that beautiful. I mean, that experience just of seeing the moon even through the roof, the ceiling. So so during full moons, again, you know, there is no shadow even at night. So everything that is familiar with the shadow time, with the darkness, with the nighttime, and says like, oh, nobody can see me right now, everything that was lurking in the shadow will be out on your full moon. Okay, today, tomorrow, it will be out there. So just face it, just embrace it. They are your fears, they are whatever it is lurking in your subconscious, coming up to the surface. Just become aware of it. If you don't know what to do with it, of course, I'm there. You can talk to me or talk to someone else who specializes in this, in the shadow area of life. or just journal. Okay, journal, journal, journal. Now Patricia had something lovely to say, so let me read it. Hi Kea, these times feel very intense emotionally right now. It's like all emotional pimples are sprouting. Yeah. Hi Eric. Yeah, exactly, because it's like a pimple. It's like coming to the surface. It's like percolating, pop, 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 pop. Everything is surfacing. I was supposed to do a call with a friend of mine, and I will do it soon, and she couldn't. We had scheduled it for Saturday. We had scheduled it for Friday, and her light went off, and then we scheduled it for Saturday, and her entire body broke out in rashes, in hives, and she was like itchy all over, and she says, I can't talk. And I'm like, yeah, of course you can't talk. But this morning she sent me some beautiful pictures, so I know she's better. We both of us, we have been praying together, and she says, I feel so lucky that I can pray with a friend. And I'm like, I feel so lucky that I can join you in your prayers. So that's what it is. Just love each other. Just only focus on what's working for you. Focus on what's serving you. Do not, I repeat, entertain anything that takes you away from what's beautiful in life, what you have to be grateful in life about, and I'll stop fighting my cow. Let's let them just stick out. Who cares? Just if somebody is trying to bring you down, just say no. Don't listen to the negative stuff. Do not entertain any fear. Feed your faith, not your fears, and stay safe. I'll leave you with that. Until next time, love you, lots of love. Here's a virtual hug for you. Bless you. Bye-bye. And if you like this video, please share it. Watch it from the beginning. And someone is again over here, and I cannot see. Uday Naik. Hi, Uday. So again, this is a kid from, no, we are all old people, middle-aged people. But this is a kid from my neighborhood, from the village I grew up in. So just watch it from the beginning. Take whatever you can out of it. Share it on your timeline, on your feed, and let people know why they should watch it. And just the more the merrier. Let's all stick together and rough it out, because this roughing out is like scrubbing. You're exfoliating. Everyone, the entire planet is spiritually exfoliating. Trust me, this week and the next week, this pandemic is peaking. Okay, it is going to peak, and then it's going to taper down. Okay, and it's only going to get better for the planet, for the people on the planet. And ask yourself, how do you want your new normal to be? Do not focus on economy. All the money you make, you'll have to leave it behind when we are all dead and gone. So focus on the love, focus on faith, focus on whatever is good for you. And let's take it from there. Okay, I said bye once, now here's another bye. Love you, bye.